Hello guys, today we continue our story and I will read remain part of the story. Please be careful. At first the dinosaur didn't want to move and Jack put some meat from the fridge on the floor for the dinosaur to eat. Now Dinosaur followed him out of the house, along the street and to the bus stop. Quite a few people seemed surprised, and some of them were even scared, very afraid, when Jack got on the bus with his dinosaur. But Dinosaur seemed quite happy. At one point, there was a difficult moment when the dinosaur put his nose into an old lady's shopping bag and stole a chicken out of it. The old lady screamed, and the ticket inspector came. "Oh," said the ticket inspector, "has that thing got a ticket?" Jack showed the ticket inspector the bus ticket which he had bought for the dinosaur. Can you imagine? He bought a ticket for the dinosaur. Then ticket inspector went away, but the old lady was still very unhappy, so Jack had to apologize for the chicken his dinosaur had stolen and then got off the bus at the next stop. He had to walk all the rest of the way to his school, and when he got there, he was late. Everyone screamed when he walked into his classroom. Jake couldn't understand why. His teacher was staring at him in horror. Actually, no, his teacher wasn't staring at Jack in horror. He was staring at the dinosaur in horror. But Jack couldn't understand what the problem was. "But sir," he said to his teacher, "you told me bring the dinosaur to school?" Yes, less than 1 hour later, Jack was sitting on his own in the school, only Jack and his dinosaur. There was a lot of noise outside. There was lots of noise and very crazy. Yes, Jack could hear the sirens of police cars and people shouting and sound of helicopter flying overhead. He looked out the window of his classroom and waved at all men with the television cameras filming and his dinosaur. His teacher had shouted, "Out! Out! Everybody out!" when Jack had come in with his dinosaur, and sure enough, the teacher and all other children had run out to classroom, leaving Jack on his own with his dinosaur. Jack couldn't understand why everybody was so afraid of the dinosaur. He thought his dinosaur was very pretty and friendly. "Jack!" shouted one of the police officers outside. "Can you hear me? Let us know if you are okay." Jack smiled and waved at the police officer. "I'm fine," he shouted. The dinosaur sat in the classroom and started to eat some of the children's school books. Jack could see that it was getting very bored. He took the dog's leg and put it on his dinosaur again and took the dinosaur out of the classroom into schoolyard where all people were. As soon as they went to outside, there were screams and cries and flashes from the hundreds of cameras, of course. A policeman grabbed Jack and a huge net fell down on the dinosaur. A group of scientists grabbed the dinosaur in the net, but him big a truck and drove off. "Wait!" shouted Jack. Where are they going to with my dinosaur? They are taking to him in the zoo, said policeman. He will be safe there. Jake felt pretty sad. When he got home, he didn't even care that he was on television news. His picture was on the front of the page of the newspaper and all across the world. He missed his dinosaur when everyone had gone to bed that night. He went out to the garage again and found another egg. Yes, the story is finished, and can you imagine you can find in your garage the egg of the dinosaur and become very big. And can you imagine that? It's a very strange and interesting story. Please make a comment about it. And do you have any story like this? Not like this, maybe about the animals. Can you share with me? Goodbye, guys. I wait your comment also. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.